Well, actually, we wanted to get out of here, man, but we just need to know, are the cops coming? Because we don't want to flee the scene.
We can't divulge any of that information.
Yeah, you have every right to leave if you'd like.
So make sure you don't call the cops on us when we come back, Joey.
But if you're like being
But
disruptive,
you're not trying to be disruptive or cause trouble for people. Essentially, you're
and
not going to walk
that's
up
just
and,
what
like,
I'm
shove a
saying. It
camera
comes
in
down
someone's
to
face
being
and be like,
disruptive and this
right?
and that.
What happens when library staff call the cops on themselves? This intense encounter takes place at the Penrose Library in Colorado Springs, where a group of First Amendment auditors challenge public employees on filming rights inside a public building. The tension builds fast. These guards cross the line when they try to enforce policy over constitutional law. The footage comes from Denver Metro Audits, a channel that continues to spotlight civil rights and hold authority figures accountable. Did the auditors back down? Did they hand over ID? Or did they flip the script? Subscribe to Denver Metro Audits, link in the description, and let them know I sent you. This is one video you'll definitely have an opinion about.
And this is part of the Pikes Peak Library District, which is the same library district as Monument Library, guys.
What? Have you guys ever been in this branch before?
No, first time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can I show you around at all?
Sure. Well, can we get your name?
My name's Eric.
Eric?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you guys doing? Who are you?
Oh, we're just independent citizen journalists. We don't want to.
That's him.
Yeah,
Me and
she's-
that's him?
She's her.
Okay.
And we're
Well,
us.
do you have, how about this? Do you have a YouTube channel that you can plug?
You know what? Well, we might give it to you. We might not. We don't like to give that out. But
Why is that? I'm just curious.
Just because we want to see how the interaction goes first.
Oh,
So
hey,
obviously-
how's this interaction so
Hey,
far?
so far so pretty good, man. We were
Awesome.
wondering if you had any type of training or anything like that in regards to
we
people
do.
coming in here with cameras.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What is your training?
So you guys are First Amendment auditors, right?
Just
We're just
We're curious
independent.
to
We're
know.
just independent citizen journalists. We just
So-
came in here, but
so
we
yeah.
We have had a hard time recording
I
in
bet.
Pikes Peak Library District specifically.
Oh, really?
yes.
Yeah. So we actually
Does
found
anyone
a.
explain why? Or-
Yeah, because it's your policy. We read your policy,
Yeah.
and so it
Oh,
states
that's
that
cool. I'm
people
glad
aren't
you did.
allowed to record patrons, and it also states.
You know why that is?
It also states
Right.
case law, which they quoted Katz v. U.S., which is actually the same law that I cite for no expectation of privacy in public. But they're trying to say that since the Supreme Court ruled that that the Fourth Amendment protects places and not people because of that situation where he was in a phone booth and the FBI tapped his phone conversation, then now all of a sudden the patrons have an expectation of privacy in the library. So we actually pulled up the case law, which is Kramer versus Board of Police of Morristown, New Jersey.
Okay.
So anyways, we were wanting to get that policy completely removed and out of your policy. But it's just, this is kind of a night and day.
You're trying to do that right now, essentially, is get that out of the policy?
Well, it's one of the things that I'm working on. Yeah, I want to get that out, removed.
So until it is removed, though, it is policy here, right?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So do you know what?
You're allowed to film.
Yeah, you're allowed to film inside. In fact, you're allowed to film staff in particular. We love getting filmed, actually. I like it because I always like having a good interaction with you guys, you know.
If you have it and you're just filming it and your camera's there and you have people coming by, that's going to be a little different. But if you guys are walking around and want to check out
Yeah,
things,
and in fact,
I didn't put
I
my
would
camera
like
in
to.
anybody's face.
yeah.
Good.
But I mean,
That's
here's the
excellent.
thing:
I appreciate
is
that.
we're not here to do that, but we absolutely have a lawful right. If I want to come in here and record every single patron in here, I can lawfully do that. So
So
so if you guys
did
are
you
going
say
to
unlawfully or lawfully? Do
lawfully,
unlawful.
I have the case law right here. I wrote it down.
Hello.
Just for this type of situation. So it seems like you guys.
Does that pertain to the privacy?
It seems like you guys are trying to enforce your policy, which is a violation of the law.
I have a quick question. A quick question. Does that pertain to the Privacy Act? Do you know what the Privacy Act is?
Privacy Act. What is the Privacy Act? Go ahead and
Do you know what
educate
it
me.
is?
No, educate me.
Oh, okay. So the Privacy Act, you'll have to do a little bit of reading on it yourself, because there's been I believe some amendments to it over time. I'm not entirely sure, but it essentially protects places like schools and libraries in particular. Those are the two things from having people's identity.
If the patrons do get upset or it becomes a disturbing the situation type deal, it all comes down to staff discretion. So that's where we can step in
Well,
and say,
my
hey,
lawful First
you
Amendment
guys can
protected
do that.
activity can't be a disturbance. If they want it, you can't always choose what your circumstances are. You always have a choice on how you respond to it. So if their response to my First Amendment protected activity is
I'm
to
just
get
saying,
irate
you
or
guys-
bother them,
you guys
that's not
could
my
do
fault.
Coming, filming, but if you're like being
But
disruptive,
you're not trying to be disruptive or
Yeah.
cause trouble for people. Essentially, you're
and
not going to walk
that's
up
just
and,
what
like,
I'm
shove a
saying. It
camera
comes
in
down
someone's
to
face
being
and be like,
disruptive and this
Right.
and that, and that's where we can step in and ask someone to leave, and
Yeah.
that's just policy.
So
Okay.
beyond that,
We're not
how about
we're not
us-
going to do that
No,
anyways.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and that's what
Yeah.
you guys seem like really decent
Because you guys
people.
can film.
So I really appreciate that, and that's why I'm offering to show you around the library. So, is there
You know
any
what?
particular spot in the library you'd like to see?
I think that we're just going to kind of do our own little tour.
Oh, gonna just kind of
Yeah.
mosey around. All right.
Sure. Can I get your name?
I already gave it.
Can you give it to me one more time?
Well, I already did. It's Eric.
Eric, what's your last name?
No, I can't give you my last name.
Are you a public employee or your personal security guard?
I'm a person. I'm hired by the library.
So you work for the public Pikes Peak Library District?
Yep.
So then it's your policy to identify to members of the public because you're paid with tax dollars, right?
In this scene, auditors cite Katz v. United States, claiming there's no expectation of privacy in public. The staff counters using internal policy, but policy cannot override constitutional rights. Under the First and Fourth Amendments, filming in public spaces is generally protected unless there's a clear legal limitation.
I'm Eric. That's my
What's
name.
your last name?
That's my name. It's Eric.
About this guy. What's your name?
I'm Chuck Pyatt.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing that because I can do a public records request and get your last name. I get your
Totally
salary.
good. Yeah.
So I mean, it would be easier if you just kind of give it to me because
No, I don't have to. Do I?
I don't know if
have
it's your
to.
policy or not because I'm not from here.
Yeah, I don't have to.
But
hey,
but I could
you
still
can look
get
me
it.
up.
I could still get it.
I've
It'd be easier.
been on the news. I saved a guy's life in here
You guys want to disclose your
who
name?
had.
Confidential.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm me.
Okay.
He's him.
and that's them.
What's up?
She's her. He's him, and we're us.
Okay.
All right. So, what did you guys do before all this? Did you do anything cool, or you probably don't want to answer that, do you?
We
Nah.
don't answer questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't answer questions.
Well, likewise.
I
Have
just want to
fun.
make sure you
Okay.
guys aren't going to call the police on me and have me escorted off the public
Yeah, it sounds like you've
property
had some.
again.
It sounds like you've had some trouble before with this
Yeah,
kind
I
of
did.
thing.
Yep.
Is this public property or private?
This is public, man. You said you're a public employee. You work for Pikes Peak Library District, right?
No, I work for Pikes Peak Library District. It doesn't necessarily mean we're public employees. I don't.
Yes. Because a public Pikes Peak Library District is publicly funded facility, right?
It's kind of a mix, actually.
What's your last name, Dustin?
A lot of fascinating
Myers.
things that go
Miners?
on.
Myers. Thank you. We appreciate you. man.
Yeah. You can film me, and you can film everyone here. You can also film the premises. Unfortunately, you can't film the patrons. They do
That's not
have-
true.
They do have a right to privacy
No,
that's
they
protected
do not
by
have a
law.
right to privacy, sir.
Yes, they do.
No, they
in
do
the
not.
library.
What's your name?
My name is Joey
What's your last name, Joey?
Foster.
Joey
Do
Foster?
you want the exact statute and the color of rights statute? Because I have that.
Yeah.
That
Can
statute
can
that
you bring
I.
it? I'd love to look at it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Able to
So your other officer over there, he's calling the police on us. So.
Oh well.
Oh,
Hey, anyways, we're just talking about
Okay.
what the peer
So you might want to go
navigators do.
live, bro.
It's
Cops
pretty
are on their
cool.
way.
So yeah, and he essentially connects them to all kinds of resources.
Yep,
that
cops
help
are on
them
their way.
out. So, like that's phenomenal that we get to do that in here.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, can I shake your hand? Or
do
fist
fist
bump?
bump.
Yeah, I do
After
the same
COVID.
thing all the
After
time. Is
COVID,
fist
yeah.
bumps. Hey, really appreciate you guys. Do you want to do me a fist bump? You doing a thumbs down?
I don't really want. To be honest with you, I don't really like you too much, man. So I'm not
Well,
going
you
to give
know,
you a fist bump.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Entitled
All
to my
right.
opinion.
See y'all.
All right, man. Do better, bud.
Likewise.
The cops are on their way. They are saying that CRS 24-90-119. That's for them, guys. That's not for me. That's for the library shall not disclose any record. Okay. Yes, please.
Okay, it's printing out right now.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I get your name?
My name's Michael.
Thanks, Michael. They have a constitutional right to not be recorded, is what they said.
I guess they got those papers ready for you.
Oh, they got it? Okay, we're going to go up there and get it. We're going to gather everyone. We're going to go up there together.
Okay.
Thanks, Dustin.
Are the cops coming?
Cops are on their way.
I'm not sure if they are or not.
Who
I
called
know-
the cops on us?
His colleague.
One of the officers.
Oh, that was rude. Do you guys normally call armed cops on civilians like that?
Well, all police are armed. But yeah, if someone's breaking policy and they refuse to stop, yeah.
If somebody's breaking up, a policy is not a law though, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's
Do you know
our
the law
policy of the
enforcement
building.
officers? It's in their name, LEO, law enforcement officer. They don't enforce policies. So like I understand like let's say McDonald's, to say they make a policy,
Yeah.
no recording, they're a private business, right? So they can do that and they can have you trespass because they're a private business. This is not private though, this is public. Like we pay for this, right? So we're all owners of this facility. So you can't trespass us unless we commit a crime. So you can say policy, no red shirts, everyone has to give me $5 before they come in. It doesn't matter, we don't have to abide by that because it's not a law. You see what I'm saying?
He doesn't
get
care. He's like, whatever.
Okay. You just like to follow orders without question?
Yep.
If they wanted to arrest us and have us trespass, and they could do that, and then we will file civil litigation, and then we expose the tyrants like your colleague that called the police on a free American for exercising our First Amendment right. That's unacceptable.
They're telling us good job because we fight for our rights. We don't back down.
Yeah.
Call the cops. Call the fucking SWAT team. Call the president. I don't give a shit. I fought for this country. I'll die for my rights. Try to take them.
Right here. What was your name again?
Joey?
Joey, last name?
Yeah, I already gave you my last name. You can just rewatch the footage.
Yeah, but just tell me.
No, you can just rewatch
Okay,
the
Joey,
footage.
so this is the anti-freedom American here, guys. They called the police on us because we're exercising our First Amendment rights. Joey. Joey, guys, from Pikes Peak Library District Security.
You guys are being
Right here.
really nice.
Tyrant, guys. Disgrace right here, man.
This guy. We haven't done anything to this.
When the staff admits police have been called, the auditor erupts, invoking his military service and First Amendment rights. He's framing the act of calling police as a form of retaliatory enforcement, which may violate 42 U.S. Code Section 1983, used in lawsuits against public officials for civil rights violations.
Oh, you guys aren't that bad at least, but you guys are
understand
calling the
why.
cops on us and
I don't understand though why you're
Stuff
like
like that.
calling me names and being mean to me.
I didn't call you a name. What'd I say?
I don't even know. It's just a lot of mean stuff. That wasn't nice.
Yeah, because you're one of those guys that tries to be
You don't-
condescending and like fish for information and
No,
pretend
you
like
don't
you're
know
cool
who
with
I
us,
am.
but you're not really cool.
You don't know
No,
who I am
I think he
now.
called me an anti-American tyrant.
Yeah, he called you. Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely what you are. Because you called the police on a free American.
So you
Well, not you. I didn't call you a name, but this guy right here is a piece, man.
wait. So you wouldn't call me a name, but you would call him a name?
Well, this is the guy that called.
Why wouldn't you
This
call
is
me
the
a
guy that called some people with men with guns to come here and have us physically removed from a place that we have a lawful right to be.
How do you know that?
That's why. Because he told me.
Oh, okay.
He told me he called the cops on us, man.
okay.
He told me I'm going to call the cops on you. So
Well, hey, man,
yeah, it's this clown right here, man.
I do
guy.
appreciate your two constituents
Chad,
have
number
been
2.
really nice, but I will have to tell you, like, don't be calling people names. That's not nice.
Don't be calling the cops.
I didn't call them.
Who called the cops?
This guy
I
right here.
can't say.
Well, isn't it someone's right to call the cops
So-
if they
Right here,
deem it
right?
necessary?
But that's
But we weren't doing
Regardless
anything
of-
wrong. That was
regardless
wrong.
Well, that's
what
up
other
to
people
them,
do to
right?
you. You don't have to be.
They're there for.
You don't have to
public
call them
service.
names.
That makes no sense.
You're telling me, look at this snowflake right here, guys. He's saying that if somebody initiates
And he
force
just
and
called
calls
me
the police.
He just called me a snowflake.
See,
I-
now you got a name. Okay.
Yeah, I got a name.
Anti-American tyrant, Snowflake.
Snowflake?
Okay.
up?
Look at how unprofessional they are, guys.
I didn't call the cops on you, man.
Who did you call the cops on?
Oh, it was him. For the privacy that our patrons are owed. We try to keep.
Look at how uneducated this guy is, guys. He's
Well,
saying
that's
that,
their policy.
it's a policy. Yeah, I know it's a policy. A policy is not a law, man.
Help it if somebody.
So here's this guy. We try to tell you already, right, Dustin, that policy is not a law, right? So like, I tried to read this guy the case law, but he didn't want to hear it, man. He just wants to follow orders without question and call the police on us.
Oh, no one ordered me to call the police on you.
You chose the.
It's not good to call the police on law-abiding citizens, right?
No, well, I mean, if someone feels like they should call the police, then I don't think you should tell them not to, you know?
Yeah, but that's what we want to change. We don't want you guys to think that you should call the police on people for exercising their First Amendment right.
I thought that's what you guys were wanting with your views and
I
all
didn't call the
that.
police
No,
because you're in a
I
I
don't
thought you
want-
guys are wanting like
No, I
this
don't
kind of
want.
stuff.
Actually, what I do want is people to respect our rights and just leave us alone.
Right.
What the goal of going up to the front desk was. If you want to be left alone, because if you want to come in and record,
What's at the front desk?
he went up to the front desk and
But
wanted
what's at the front desk?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Work here,
Yeah.
right? Which is allowed to be on camera, right?
Yeah, no, they definitely are. Like I said, you have every right to film me and every other staff member at the library.
Yep, and every patron in here too.
Your IQ is just as low as the damn police.
So, those guys wondering what I was doing. I actually had
Were
business
you
here.
just praying, brother?
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
What, so I can't say damn now?
What are you doing?
He's super unprofessional, guys. He was giving the other guy a fist bump.
I don't know why fist bumping my coworker is unprofessional.
Because you were laughing and mocking people.
He just called me a snowflake.
See, now you got a name. Okay.
Yeah, I got a name.
Anti-American Tyrant, Snowflake.
Snowflake?
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah.
Look at how unprofessional they are, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry if you felt mocked, sir. I wasn't trying to mock you.
But you did. So why did you call the cops on us?
I've already told you. It's because of the expected privacy that our patrons have, and the fact that many of them believe that this is harassment.
I actually have the CRS of harassment. CRS 18-9-111. And coming in here, you can't turn a First Amendment protected activity into harassment, sir. Okay? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. The library, that CRS that you gave me, you guys have to protect that information. In fact, the CRS states, it says the library shall not disclose any information. It doesn't say patrons shall not disclose the information. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but that's what I'm saying. Like, it goes, the people that are writing the policies, they don't know what they're talking about. And that's an issue, because then we have order followers like you who just follow orders without question, and then you violate people's rights and call the police on people, right?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what we're trying to change here.
Okay.
We want to change, first of all, the higher ups that are writing policies that are ridiculous like that violate our rights, and also order followers like you who just call the police on people when they're not committing a crime. So shame on you, man. Yeah, I actually had it written down. That was it right there. Same one that you showed me. It says a publicly supported library shall not disclose any record. Clear as day. So that's shameful that you guys are using that as an excuse to violate people's rights, man. You know?
Rights to do what?
He's trying
Rights
to
to do
complain,
what?
like when you walk into a hospital and
Why
try
are
to
you
record
here,
a patient,
of
you
all
know how the
places?
nurses stop you because they have that HIPAA. So part of that is the responsibility to stop someone from injecting into that privacy.
Well, actually, we wanted to get out of here, man, but we just need to know, are the cops coming? Because we don't want to flee the scene.
We can't divulge any of that information.
Yeah, you have every right to leave if you'd like.
Okay. See, look, their pride and ego, these two big guys, they can't admit that the cops aren't coming. So they're not going to divulge that information like it's some type of top security. Look at these guys, man. Pride and ego on top of the Rock of Gibraltar, Joey. What do you think, bud?
Baby.
Called the cops on us? They didn't even show up, man. Nothing they can do.
That's what fuels me. Pride and
Nothing
ego.
they can do, bud.
That's what fueled you?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. That's what he says. Pride and ego fuels
2
me,
cups
baby.
of ego.
Yeah, 1 cup of pride, 2 to 1. Yeah, probably.
See?
I guess so. That's what he says. Pride and ego fuels
2
me,
cups
baby.
of ego.
Yeah, 1 cup of pride, 2 to 1. Yeah, probably.
See the unprofessionalism, guys?
Gotta tweak it.
Yeah.
But like I said, yeah, you're free to leave whenever y'all like.
And
Free to
we're
leave?
free to stay.
Yep, free to stay.
Yeah, you're free to stay too.
Cool, man.
Okay then.
All right, man. We're going to come back too, so make sure you don't call the cops on us when we come back, Joey.
Here, the auditors flipped the script by citing CRS 24090-119, a Colorado law protecting patron identity from disclosure. But they argue it applies to staff, not to the public. The twist? The staff said the auditor's name aloud, potentially violating the very law they tried to use against him.
Yeah. Chris, do you like history?
Wow.
Does Chris like history?
He's zooming in.
I can never tell. I'm like,
Yeah, those
it's always off a little
Yeah, those cameras are kind of hard. They're nice cameras though.
Does Chris like history?
He's like my one day of fame.
Is he
Never
a
been on
fan of
camera.
it? Are you a fan, Chris, of history? No answer? Okay. It's like a one-way interview. It's like, hey, hey, look at this guy. So, yeah, all right. So you never made it over. I thought it was interesting when you and I were talking, we were having a really honest conversation about some stuff, but as soon as Chris came over, you like switched gears. Didn't want to talk to anybody. It was really weird. Like, all I wanted to do was have a good conversation with you and like get to know you a little.
Yeah, we definitely like hanging out with our patrons and getting to know them personally.
Yeah.
It's one of the parts I
You
love
like
about this job.
you clammed up like as soon as Chris came over. Chris, are you calling the shots?
No, I don't call the shots.
Oh, he definitely is. He gave her some orders and she took them.
Well, I also thought it was interesting. As soon as Chris got on his live stream, he was literally telling his audience like what to think and believe.
Oh no, I don't tell. They all believe the same stuff that I believe.
You were like, "This
That's
guy
good.
sucks,"
It's good to
like
only
yelling
surround
into the
yourself with
camera.
people who have similar opinions to you.
Yeah.
So you guys are just making yourself look even worse.
No.
Eric? Yeah, you are. You're digging your hole deeper, man. You guys called the police on us, you guys, and they're not even here.
Okay.
It's been an hour and a half. Okay. You guys are wrong. You're wrong, Joey.
Okay.
Hey, at least thank you for admitting that, man.
No, I didn't admit that I was wrong.
Yeah, he did.
So you think that if we were committing a crime, don't you think the cops would have showed up?
What was the question?
The police have to show up. If
Oh,
somebody's
they
committing a crime.
definitely do. CSP is extremely understaffed though right now, so there's a lot of crimes that they actually take a while to respond to. So that's just the reality, unfortunately. It sucks, but that's just the world we live in right now. Did you need help, sir?
I'm just curious about what's going on here.
They come in, they film, they wait for us to tell them they can't film patrons, and then they want us to call the police.
Nope, that's not true. We don't want people to call the police on us.
You can listen to a spiel if you'd like.
It's cool, and I don't want to listen to your spiel, but I do believe you're allowed to film in a public library.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah. He definitely
absolutely.
is allowed to film me and the building itself.
It's once people start
Yeah.
doing specific people.
Yeah,
Well, I don't want to get involved in it either way. Y'all
Yeah,
have a
no.
good day. I'm just
Yeah.
seeing what's
I
up.
just wanted to make sure you didn't need any help printing or anything.
Oh no, I'm all good.
Okay. Well, you have a good rest of your day then.
Thanks, you too, man.
So Joey says that we want people to call the police on us. That's what he said.
He did say that. He was trying to.
That we're trying to get
Very
people to call the
focused
police on
So
us.
I'm sorry if I made a logical jump there. That was wrong with me. Sorry, I didn't want to speak for you. If you didn't want me to call the police on you, that's
That's the thing is some people they
I
just
appreciate that.
expect a little privacy in here.
They expect privacy.
Yeah.
Right.
They just don't want a camera in their face.
See what I do? I haven't put a camera in anyone's face. He said that some people expect privacy in here. Like, I expect everyone that I talk to before we start the conversation, I expect them to give me $5. But like 99.9% of the people, actually 100%, refuse to do that because they don't really have to, right? So that's kind of the thing. Like, people don't actually have a privacy in here, right? This is like the same as a public sidewalk. So you can't expect privacy in public.
Well,
If
it's
you're
not
like
the
a
same as
private
a public sidewalk.
it's not the same. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as far as privacy goes. It's the same. People don't have privacy in public, is what I'm trying to say, man. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to butt in here real quick. I got something important that I need to say to you.
Okay.
So,
Hey, you and I've had a
your
good
policy that you gave
conversation.
me,
Listen to this, please.
your
So,
policy that you gave me, which states this law, right? CRS 24-90-119.
did I give it to you?
Somebody did. This
We were
is your
kind of
policy.
having a good conversation here, and you kind of.
But this is important. This is, trust me, he'll
You're
want me to
okay
say
with this?
Yeah.
All right. So hey,
This is your policy, right?
I don't know. It's really far over there, and I can't read.
Okay.
But
See how it
listen,
says Pikes Peak Library
is
District?
it our policy?
Yeah. Somebody gave it to me, one of your colleagues, talking about we can't record because of this CRS 24-90-119.
Yeah.
So 24-90-119 states, a publicly supported library shall not disclose any record or other information that identifies a person as having requested or obtained specific materials or service or as otherwise having used the library.
Phew, that's long-winded.
So basically what this says is that you're not allowed to say anybody's name. So you're over there trying to dox me, right?
No.
You're saying my name, Chris, hey Chris.
No, you
right?
didn't say that
so
was
you're
your
actually
name.
in violation of this law. So you're the one breaking the law.
No,
right?
you were the one who said you didn't have a name, so.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
know
know.
my name. But you know my name, and you just disseminated
No, I
it to
don't.
hundreds of people.
I don't
Yes,
know
you
your
did.
name.
You just broke the law, sir. You
No, I
just
don't know
broke
your
this
name.
law that you guys are trying to enforce on us.
I don't know it.
You don't know the law?
Yeah, it's clear that
No,
you
I
don't
don't
know
know
it.
his
And I'm
name.
telling you.
Dude, we were having a good conversation, man.
Yeah,
we were
my
just
name's
talking about-
Christopher. My name's Christopher. Remember you came over here? Hey Chris, what's up Chris? Do you like this Chris? Remember? Trying to be patronizing like that?
No?
Violating the
Oh,
law?
yeah.
You're violating your own law and your own
No,
policy,
no.
bud.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You're trying to dox me.
No, I'm not trying to. You can edit
absolutely
anything out
did.
you want.
And you kept saying his name over and over.
Kept saying my name over and over again.
Yeah.
You're in violation of CRS 24-90-119, man.
No.
Trying to say that I have to abide by that, yet you're the one disclosing my personal information.
You guys are going around like filming people in the library, and that's already against the law. So, and you've already been suspended, haven't you?
It's against the law. It's against the law, guys.
Well, hey, seriously, like I said before, I don't care what your name is, man. Like, our conversation was a good one. You know, until people came over and just started kind of like.
They're allowed to.
I know they're allowed to, but I would have liked to just have a really better conversation with you, you know, without people shoving cameras in faces and
We didn't shove a
making
camera in anyone's
accusations.
face.
I was like, oh, it's Chris, right? Just,
Yeah.
and now he's like, oh, it is.
It
but earlier he
specifically
was
says
like,
that
"I'm
the
not gonna
publicly
say."
supported library shall not disclose any information about people using the library.
Well,
you
you're
just
not-
violated the law, man.
you're not using the
You just
library.
violated the. I actually.
And you're violating
I got
the
the.
law.
I got the financial report. I'm here for business.
No, you're violating the law because no one has told you're filming people in the library without their consent. I just had a guy complain about you that you put a camera in his face and he told you not to and you kept doing it.
No, that's not true. I have the
So
whole thing on
that's
the live
breaking
stream.
policy.
I have this entire thing on the live stream,
Yeah,
so that's
he was
not.
sitting
I
over
never
there,
did
he's
that.
livid. And in fact, he's writing a report
Look, this
to
guy's
us.
lying. This
No,
guy's a liar.
he's writing a report to us saying that he was very
Okay, well, I mean,
frustrated.
I have an objective viewpoint, so I mean,
Yeah, and in
we
that
have
case,
security cameras here, so you'll be able to see I never shoved a camera in anyone's face and continued to do it after they told me not to.
well, I mean, you can
So-
edit it later. That was before you went
No,
live
you have
stream.
security cameras here, right?
And
you have
you know,
security cameras, but
you know what he did.
yeah,
And you know what he did.
what I do.
What do you do? The hell, I'm even stuck on that one.
Were you not with him when he put a camera in this guy's face over here?
Out
Yeah,
of all the time
No.
I've been with him, he's never done that. Never.
I've never done that in my
Yeah,
entire.
that
since
guy
I've
was
been doing
complaining.
this.
He was like, that guy was over there. We had a guy complaining, saying, "Listen,
Okay, so if someone complains to you, so let's say someone had an allegation against you that you raped a woman, are you going to believe? You know what I mean?
right? You have to have evidence of it."
Exactly.
Understood? Yeah.
And you guys have all
absolutely.
security cameras in here, so I mean, you guys will be able to find that that's not true.
Okay.
So,
Well,
but I mean, if you're trying to give me a law, I don't remember who the one was gave me your guys' policy that quotes that law. Mm-hmm. And then you're over here violating that same law.
No.
Right? Do you see the contradiction there, bud?
no,
Yeah, yeah.
there's no way.
For you to say my name like that when I didn't give you my name,
I didn't even know it was yours.
you kept calling me Chris, but you didn't know that was my name.
Well, I mean, you earlier self-identified as him, and so I was like, oh, okay. So, and refused to tell me the name when I was forthwith and told you
Why
mine.
did you think my name was Chris?
I was just grasping in the air.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Is your channel monetized then?
So, but I was just going to tell you
Wait,
the reason
is
why.
it monetized? Because obviously you care about the views and stuff,
Of course, I care more about disseminating information.
but it's monetized?
I'm not going
channel
to tell
is?
you any personal information.
Okay, well,
about
that's like saying yes.
me, right.
So your channel is
Yeah,
monetized?
just like when I asked you guys if the cops are coming and you said that you can't disseminate that information, that's just like saying yes, that they're not coming.
So,
right,
yeah,
same thing?
Yeah, like, hey, yeah. So,
So
you do
obviously
make-
the cops aren't coming. It's been
So you make a lot of
106
money.
minutes.
Do you make a lot of money? Is this like your main job? You were saying that you don't create a conflict, but like I didn't do anything earlier and you're calling me names.
Because of the way you were acting.
What do you mean?
Office, brother.
Because the way you were acting.
What do you mean the way I was acting?
You don't remember?
No, I was just talking to you.
You don't remember the
And you just-
patronizing, condescending little kid behavior? You guys making jokes and giving each other fist bumps. And
No, that was the
all
other
that,
guard
remember?
telling me that I got a name too. You called me a name before we ever fist bumped.
What was the name that I called you? Snowflake.
Yeah, you called me a
Like
snowflake.
Yeah, I remember.
And that wasn't nice.
Yeah, it wasn't nice, man.
Well, I'm getting called. I gotta
Okay,
get rolling.
back to work, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me know.
About the thing. Hey, yeah, I will let you know.
Thank you.
I appreciate your honesty with me, man.
Called him a name, guys. He's a hurt. Bye, Snowflake.
They tried to twist the law to fit their policy, but the law spoke louder. Your rights are real. Your camera is your witness. Your silence is not submission. This isn't about arguing, it's about educating, about resisting without raising your voice. At ID Refusal Rights, we don't just film confrontation, we expose unlawful authority. If you've ever been asked for ID without cause, tell us your story in the comments. Subscribe now, not just for content, but for confidence. And remember, in this country, freedom isn't granted, it's exercised. This is ID Refusal Rights, where civil knowledge is your strongest weapon.
just leaving, trying to get out of your guys' hair, and then we had that lady
Yeah.
got right in my friend's face.
I saw we have it on our cams too. So
But then this guy was trying to be nice to me inside. Remember, Ro? You're trying to ask me for help with the homeless and stuff. And now all of a sudden he's being weird.
let's go in, guys.
Wait, what was it that you said about me though? What about it being on camera?
Yeah, Justin, let's go.
What is this? Like a little posse. Bye, Gustavo's. Bye, posse.